She kicked me in front of hundreds of people at a charity gala, laughed as I fell and called me a nobody. 3 weeks later, I stepped out of a limousine at her engagement party wearing diamonds worth millions. Her smile vanished when she realized the man waiting for me was her fiancé's father. Before I tell you how I went from humiliated to powerful in just 3 weeks, hit that subscribe button. This story has betrayal, family secrets, and the most satisfying karma you'll ever hear. Comment below if you believe karma is real. Now let me take you back to the day everything changed. My name is Zoe. I've always been what people call a simple woman. Not poor but not wealthy either. I work as an event coordinator for charity organizations, the kind of job where you do all the work behind the scenes while other people take the credit. I live in a modest apartment, drive an older car that still runs fine, and I've never needed designer clothes or expensive jewelry to feel valuable. My mother raised me to believe character matters more than money. I believed her. 6 months ago, my mother passed away after a long battle with cancer. She was everything to me, the one person who truly understood who I was. In her final days, she kept mentioning a blue box hidden in her closet. "Zoe," she whispered one night, gripping my hand with what little strength she had left. "There are things about our family you need to know. When you're ready, open the blue box." I promised her I would. But after she died, I couldn't. The grief was overwhelming. Whatever secrets were inside that box felt like they would only make the pain worse. So it sat on my shelf untouched. Until 3 weeks ago. I was coordinating a high-profile charity gala at the Grand Meridian Hotel. 200 elite guests, society donors, and executives raising money for a children's hospital. I'd planned every detail for months. The ballroom was perfect. White orchids, golden lighting, everything flawless. Then she arrived. Cassandra Wellington swept in like she owned the place. A major donor. A socialite. The kind of woman whose name appeared in glossy magazines. She wore a fur coat despite the warm evening, diamonds flashing with every movement. Beside her was her fiancé, Andrew Morrison, heir to the Morrison Hotel empire. Old money. Real power. I'd met him briefly during planning. He seemed kind. Genuine. I noticed Cassandra standing in the staff-only corridor, completely blocking the catering team. I approached her politely. "Excuse me, Mrs. Wellington. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but this area is reserved for staff." She turned slowly and looked at me like I was dirt. "Do you know who I am?" "Yes, ma'am," I said calmly. "And we're grateful for your support. I just need to keep this area clear." Her face twisted with pure rage. "How dare a nobody like you tell me what to do?" Before I could react, she deliberately tripped me. My clipboard flew. Papers scattered. I hit the marble floor hard. As I tried to stand, she stepped on my hand with her stiletto. Pain exploded through my fingers. Then she kicked my ribs. "Stay where you belong," she hissed. The ballroom went silent. Andrew rushed over, horrified, helping me up. "Cassandra, what is wrong with you?" She wasn't finished. "These people need to learn their place." I apologized quietly just to end it. That's when she slapped me. The sound echoed through the room. Phones were out. Cameras rolling. Security arrived, but not for her. She threatened to pull her funding. Within minutes, I was escorted out of the event I had built. The next morning, the video was everywhere. "Socialite brutalizes charity worker." Millions of views. By noon, I was fired. I didn't eat or sleep for 3 days. Then, on the third night, I looked at the blue box. And I opened it. Inside was a birth certificate with a name I didn't recognize. Zoe Catherine Morrison. Photos. Legal documents. Newspaper clippings about the Morrison dynasty. And a letter from my mother. She wasn't my biological mother. My real mother was Catherine Morrison, wife of Henry Morrison, founder of the Morrison Hotel empire. I was born from a secret affair. Given up to protect the family name. Raised in silence. Henry Morrison was my father. Andrew Morrison was my half-brother. I hired a private investigator. DNA confirmed everything. I was the missing Morrison heir. There was $300 million waiting. But there was more. Cassandra Wellington had already stolen $45 million from Andrew. Offshore accounts. A history of marrying wealthy men and destroying them. One husband had ended his life after she drained him dry. She planned to take everything. The engagement party was in 2 weeks. Perfect timing. That night, I stepped out of a white limousine at the Morrison estate. Cameras flashed. Gasps filled the air. "Miss Zoe Catherine Morrison," someone announced. Henry Morrison saw me and froze. I looked at the man who never knew I existed and said, "My mother was Catherine Morrison. You're my father." The room exploded. Andrew hugged me. "I've always wanted a sister." Then Cassandra screamed, "She's a fraud. A nobody." I played the video. Then my lawyers presented the evidence. The theft. The lies. The destruction. Andrew looked at Cassandra like a stranger. "You never loved me." She laughed. "You were just a bank account." Henry slapped her. Security dragged her away screaming. Cassandra was sentenced to 15 years. 6 months later, Andrew and I run Morrison Hotels together. We created Catherine's Legacy, a charity for abused women and children. I visited Cassandra once in prison. She said, "You came to gloat?" "No," I replied. "I came to thank you. Your cruelty gave me my life." She cried as I walked away. She kicked a nobody. That nobody became an empire. If this story made you believe in karma, subscribe and comment below. Remember, you never know who you're disrespecting. The nobody you mistreat today might be the one who destroys your tomorrow.